Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville.
Good morning.
So let's stand up if you care to and enjoy yourselves as we sing our opening song, We Come Together, by my friend Eddie Watkins Jr. 2, 3, 4. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you, I love you too. Now feel the love and repeat after me. Oh, we come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Every walk of life. Every walk of life. Every creed and color. Every creed and color. We should be united. With all of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love.
Thank you, One Voice, for that rousing opening. We all come together, and thank you for being with us today at the Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Thank you, all of you. And thank you to all of you who are joining us online. We are happy you're here with us today to join in our celebration. I'd like to acknowledge any first-time visitors who might be here for the first time. Thank you also for joining us. There will be more for you later in the celebration. Please take out your cell phones and remember to silence them. You're welcome to share pictures or videos on your favorite social media. We just like that to be silent. Thank you. I have some invitations for you to participate in spiritual community. We have today the amazing Kristen Hilligus. She's in the back here. She's going to be offering her Serenity Sound Bath today, which is absolutely wonderful. Now, the slide says it is at 1:15 in the Kids Club. It is at 1:15, but it will be in the downstairs educational building and not upstairs today. If you have questions, you can meet with Kristen afterwards. Thank you. Okay, our next slide is the Friday Night Express. Come on up, Reverend Suzi and Ronald.
First, Ronald's going to tell you what he's doing this Friday night at the Spirit Express.
Well, it's so nice to see all of your beautiful faces today and out there as well. I'm Ronald Rand, and I'm going to be teaching the art of transformation on Friday night from 7 to 8:30. It's a workshop all about joy, about transformation, and I'd love to invite you to come. During that time, we're going to have the chance to share all of the joy we feel in our hearts. I've been teaching my workshop for over 35 years in 26 countries and 20 states, and what I share in the workshop is song, dance, art, poetry, and we do some improvisation exercises. I've been an actor my whole life, so if you've ever thought about doing any acting, or if you've done some, this is a chance to explore what it's all about. And so you'll have a chance to also really become a family in a very short time. So I hope you'll come and share on Friday night. Thank you.
Thanks, Ronald. So even if you don't think you're any of those things he named, come anyway because you are. So do it. My friend, and actually the music director when I was at Unity of Sarasota, Rob Satori, will be here. Is that me?
Okay, it's somebody talking.
Power surge. Okay. Music director, Unity of Sarasota, when I was there. He will be here the following Friday night, the 13th. Friday the 13th is our lucky night. He's doing a concert where he does Sinatra and all the Rat Pack and more, and he does a really great job with it. Is that me?
You want to use this instead?
Okay. It's not my flavor. Okay. Anyway, come You will enjoy the concert. Tell your friends, invite them to come as well. It's going to be fabulous, and it is a fundraiser for our spiritual center. He sent me this is sweet. This is a cute video. Watch the video and listen for your name.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what love is like in Asheville and in Mars.
So he's already in love with Asheville, so you guys come and love him back. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ronald and Reverend Suzi. It's wonderful ways for us to all come together. Okay, our next slide. The foundations of Science of Mind. Join Reverend Chris for an inspiring 10-week journey of self-discovery and revelation. This is the original Foundation of Science of Mind class, and it begins on Monday, September 9th. Now, this is a certificated class. There are people here who are wanting to learn more in the science of mind and eventually go on to become practitioners. If you are interested in that, or even if you are not, you just want to learn more about science of mind, you can take this class, you can get certified, and you can take it and not get certified, but know that it is a certificated class that works toward that. There is a payment plan and work study options available for the class. There is a sign up on the website and also in the social hall. Elevate your spirit with AI. How does that sound? This is, woo. This is a workshop, and it's being offered by one of our practitioners, Bob Michelle. It's about unlocking the power of your spiritual practice by harmonizing today's AI tools with ancient wisdom. Sound fascinating, right? That's on Sunday, September 29th, which is also going to be a really spectacular day. You don't want to miss that day. Our next slide, Spiritual Economics, is our next certificated class, and that will be held on Tuesdays beginning October 1st. This is a completely remote learning class. Bob Michelle, our practitioner, is also teaching this, and he will guide participants through Eric Butterworth's book on spiritual economics, offering insights and coaching as they learn and develop projects rooted in an abundance mentality. Again, you can register on the website or in the social hall, and there are also payment plans and other options available. Our board member of the day is Judith Loniak. Thank you, Judith. She'll be available in the social hall following the celebration to answer any questions. The practitioner of the day is Michelle Laub, who will be doing our spiritual mind treatment for the day. Thank you also to Amika Venturi, who is holding High Watch. Please check out our complete list of wonderful things to do and share with our community members here on our website, cslasheville.org. Be sure and tell your friends. And I'd like to send a big thank you to all the hearts, hands, and minds that participate and bring together our celebration and do all the work to make this place a special place that we call home. Thank you. As the candle is already lit, please join me in going within. Let the bowls align us, and the tinctures will call us to attention.
I know that God is in this space because we are here. I know that God is in everything and everyone. Call it love, call it Allah, call it divinity, call it as you will. It is God. It is love. And I know that that love permeates everything and everyone always. And I know that as we sit here in this magical place of community coming together, that each of us is God in the body in which we are at this moment. And that is the most magical part of what we know. Because no matter what is happening, there is God inside. No matter what we wish for, there is love inside. And I know that if you wish for abundance, abundance of friends, abundance of finances, abundance of trees, of flowers, of snowflakes, that is part of what we experience in our life. That beautiful abundance that is perfect. And I know as well that if you wish and want a magical and wonderful relationship, that too is available for you. You just need to get it, what it is you want, and focus on it, because you are the creator of your life. How exciting to know that. How exciting to know that people all over the world, no matter where they are the creators of their lives as well. And I know if you seek healing and your health is not exactly what you want it to be, that you can create that in conjunction with the God in you and the God in everyone. It is so exciting to know that. It is so peaceful to know that. And I know that the God in all of us has the most beautiful qualities of love and light, peace and power, joy, abundance, and beauty. And we create our lives from this place. How wonderful that is. And I know that we are grateful, so grateful for this knowing that life opens up and sparkles because of it, no matter what is going on. And that is the greatest gift that we can give to ourselves and to each other. I am so grateful to stand here and tell you that that is the truth and the only truth, no matter what is happening around us. It is all good. It is all love. It is all wonderful. And so I can let go, knowing that this truth permeates each of us in every moment. This is the truth. God is always having our backs, taking care of us, and so we can let go and do our lives knowing that truth. And so it is.
Get ready, my soul.
Today's reading follows the theme for today, Catching Spirit's Vision. It is a compilation of words from Reverend Michael Beckwith and ChatGPT, which I have edited. When we think of visioning, we may think it's the same as visualization. Reverend Michael Beckwith tells us visualization is a beginning phase in metaphysics in which we mentally conceive of something that we want or desire. We imagine doing it or having it, and we generate the feelings inside that would accompany this experience. We imagine our goal already achieved and use our mental and emotional vibrations to bring it forth and have that manifest in our lives. Visioning, on the other hand, is aligning our consciousness with our divine purpose, which is to love and to express a greater degree of life. Then we open ourselves to catch a sense of how that expression is supposed to occur through us. Science of Mind teaches us that to catch Spirit's vision, we must align ourselves with the divine wisdom and universal intelligence that guides all aspects of our life. It teaches that by turning into the divine mind, we can catch a vision that transcends personal limitations and aligns with a higher purpose. Catching Spirit's visions begins with the understanding that Spirit, or the divine, is always expressing itself in and through us. This vision is not something we create, but rather something we receive when we open ourselves to the higher possibilities that Spirit holds for us. It involves shifting from a mindset of control and personal desire to one of receptivity and trust in the divine plan. The visioning process, a core practice in Science of Mind, is a powerful tool for catching Spirit's vision in our personal lives or for our community. Through this process, we may discover that Spirit's vision often calls us to expand, grow, and express more of our true nature. By catching Spirit's vision, we can navigate life with a sense of purpose, clarity, and a deep connection to the divine flow.
Be my vision when
Give them some more love. Come on, that was great. Thank you so much for learning that. And I want to acknowledge David's friend, Anthony, on soprano flute. Okay, I'm going to try this microphone again. I think the Snap, Crackle, Pop Rice Krispie gang has left the building, so we'll try it. Give it a shot, right? So far, so good. I'll try not to be too animated. Okay. Before I start my talk and before we reveal the newly discerned community core values, I want to request you being in prayer for a couple of things. One, you notice the sanctuary is not so full. That means people are traveling on this holiday weekend. So I ask that you hold in prayer those folks who are traveling for safe and fun travels. And hopefully they bring us something back from their trip, you know, as gifts. Also, I never got the opportunity to meet these folks, but Becca and Sandy, many of you know Becca and Sandy. Becca made her transition a few days ago, and so we hold Becca in our hearts for safe passage into what's next for her, and we hold Sandy in our hearts and our prayers as well for peace and for healing her grief. So let's hold them in our hearts and prayers. And also, some of you may have noticed a headline this morning, or maybe it was yesterday, I don't know. 6 of the hostages that Hamas was holding were found murdered yesterday or this morning. So let's hold in our hearts love and prayers and send that out to the families who have lost those folks. And let's be in prayer for peace all over the world, but let's send some special peace to that region. It needs to stop. That needs to stop. And so let's take a breath. And recenter ourselves. And thank you, Michelle, for your prayer. Okay, the revelation of our community core values. We spent the last month together being in a space where we could discern what we believe our community core values are that are indicative, most indicative of us. It doesn't mean that any of the other values are unimportant, they are. But these are the ones that really say who we are at depth. I'm just going to read you an abbreviated version of each of them today, but stay tuned because you're going to be seeing them everywhere, and you'll see the full versions, you'll see abbreviated versions, and then I have another little surprise for you. So here we go. You ready? Own it, because you did it. You ready? Community was, and they are in order of the number of votes that they got. Community. A unified group of people connecting, deciding, creating, and acting collaboratively. Love, deep emotional and spiritual connection, compassion, caring, kindness, and empathy. Gratitude, valuing and appreciating our blessings and other people's contributions to our lives. Authenticity, being genuine in alignment with our truest self, being real. Spiritual practices, visioning, catching Spirit's vision, meditation, spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer, service, study, giving of our time, talent, and treasure. Conscious creation, embracing Spirit's inner guidance to co-create our outer experience of life, and inclusivity and diversity, including and embracing all differences as part of the wholeness of life. There you have it. We will be, as I said, publishing these all over the place. They'll be on the website. They'll be all over the rooms. They'll be in the back of the room. And I will be getting business cards, generic business cards made that will have the abbreviated core values on the back. So, and we will have stacks of them so you can take them with you. And it's an easy way for you to tell people who we are and invite them without really saying a word. You show them the values and say, this is who we are. If it resonates with you, turn the card over and this is where we are and you're welcome anytime. So stay tuned for all of those things to unfold. And I want to thank you all for participating in discerning our community core values together. I think we did a heck of a good job. How about you? Yeah? The other thing that I've done with the values is I've taken each one and I've turned them into community core values affirmations. Every time that I speak, I will choose one of those affirmations that most fits the theme of my talk, and we will recite it together before my talk, starting right now. You ready? We practice conscious creation by embracing Spirit's inner guidance to intentionally co-create our outer experience of life individually and collectively. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. All right, well, now that we've accomplished all of that, guess what? Now it's time to move into catching Spirit's vision for Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. There is tremendous power, as Celeste did in her reading. Thank you so much. That was perfect setup for me. Thank you. There is tremendous power in catching Spirit's unlimited vision. And the good news is this, that the vision is already complete, perfect, whole, and accomplished in the mind of Spirit. We simply open up for it to be revealed to us so that it can unfold through us. You do not need to pray for the accomplishment of the vision. Spirit's got this. It's already done. We just need to get on board, catch up. We do pray for the release of any negative thinking or believing, any limitation, doubt, fear, any kind of negativity at all, so that our deeper self can emerge and be fully expressed. True spiritual growth is not about grabbing on and accumulating. It is about releasing and letting go, much as Michelangelo did when he took that great big piece of granite and carved David. He said, when he was asked, how did he do it? He said, I just chipped away at what was not David, right? So we don't have to create the vision. We simply need to be available to it. And so we do pray for us to embrace and embody the spiritual qualities that support the vision. Spirit's vision moves us beyond visualization and personal agenda. That's important. You said that as well. Beyond visualization and personal agenda. Florence Scovel Shen wrote, visualizing is a mental process governed by the reasoning or conscious mind. Visioning is a spiritual process governed by intuition, direct knowing of spirit, or the subconscious mind. Now, I mentioned that the board kind of gave us a head start by going on what we called an advance, not a retreat. And we did a lot of work around the core values, so we pared them down so you didn't have quite as much work to do. And they also spent time that day. We also spent time that day catching Spirit's vision. And what was caught that day were 5 central areas of focus, which I'll share with you now. And there was a lot more caught, but that'll all be unfolding. The 5 central areas of focus that were caught that day with the board were spiritual experience. We offer inspiration and education through the teachings of ancient wisdom and new thought principles and practices. Spiritual expression. We are each an individualized and unique expression of spirit in human form. Spiritual expansion. We serve and engage in our own spiritual community and the greater community in the world. Spiritual community growth. We co-create with Spirit and one another to build an open, affirming, joyful spiritual community. And finally, spiritual living. We practice spiritual principles in all aspects of our lives as a visible expression of Spirit on earth. And there's more. There was more that was caught that day, and there was more that was caught when I facilitated recently a visioning class. And the class did some visioning for this center as well. I'm collecting all the visioning points, and we'll be working with it. And ultimately what will happen is all of that will go into what I call a strategic visioning blueprint. Every bit of it caught from Spirit, not from our own agenda or from our visualizing, but all of it caught from being still and allowing Spirit to inform us. And then all of that ends up under those key strategic areas that I just talked about. And then there will be big, hairy, audacious goals under each of those. And there will be action steps that make those things happen. And there'll be people who volunteer and or somehow get assigned to be a leader or a participant in accomplishing those things. And there will be dates by which we think we can accomplish them. And there will be results. All coming from Spirit. We will be the hands and the feet, the heart, the head of Spirit, but we will catch all of that wisdom from Spirit and then be able to activate it. Okay? So that's what's coming. And I'm not overpromising for once in my life. All of that will probably not reveal itself until probably January. Okay? So it's going to be an ongoing process. So we're all going to learn patience. Mostly me. Okay. So let's catch Spirit's vision for this spiritual center. Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith teaches us this. Visioning is a process by which we train our minds to be able to hear, feel, see, and catch Spirit's plan for our lives. Through visioning, we become inspired by the ideas held in the mind of God, and they begin to live and express through us. We begin to articulate them and to live and embody and reveal them. God's will is for the greater expression of life, of beauty, of joy, of love, of everything that Spirit is. Catching God's vision reveals our unique way of expressing it. Again, we listen deeply to feel, hear, see, and know Spirit's vision. We're not here to tell Spirit what to do or to treat Spirit like a vending machine and cha-ching, look for stuff, right? We're here to be open and available to catch Spirit's vision that is already in the mind of Spirit, already complete, to discover our own individually and collectively unique way to perfect it, to amplify it, and to express that vision fully so that it is completely activated in our individual and collective lives. And I guarantee if we do that, it will make the world a better place. So in a meditative state, we will tune our consciousness to the frequency of the Most High, the frequency of Spirit. Spiritual visioning is more about brain stilling rather than brainstorming. It's about being still, being still. It's about listening deeply to catch that vision. It's not about squeezing our heads into a funny shape and hoping something brilliant pops out. You don't have to look brilliant or be brilliant. You just have to be. It's much easier. We set aside our personal agendas and our preconceived ideas, and we allow ourselves to be a blank slate for Spirit to write upon. So this is going to be a specific style of meditation that is interspersed with insight, inviting questions. Okay? You're going to jot down just a word or two, very, very short phrases, no essays, please. Just the golden nuggets of what Spirit reveals through you. You might get pictures. Some people get pictures, and some are actually creative enough to draw them. I'm not one of those. Some might get words. Some might hear sounds, and you'll try to capture that in the best way you can. Some will think, I didn't get anything. You did. It's brewing. It's percolating. It's in there. You capture these things as best you can. Did anyone not get a handout and a pen? Anyone not get? Okay, we've got some in the back, some on the side. Anyone, if you did not get a handout and a pen, please keep your hand raised. Margot, you guys, we've got some on the right, and on the right, lots of them on the right. I'm going to wait till you get these. Okay, keep hands up. You'll get pens. And I apologize that we don't have clipboards for you to use to write on. What I suggest, maybe the women, you can use, use your purse as a thing to write on. Men, you can take out your wallets, put the money in the basket, and then, use that as a way to, I'm just kidding, and use that as a way to, something to write on. Or you can kind of fold the paper over to make it a little thicker. Just don't poke too hard, okay? I apologize. Maybe one day Santa Claus or the Good Fairy will bring us clipboards for such occasions. It would be nice. Okay, everybody got what they need? You got your equipment? Okay. Again, I'm going to take you through a meditative process. I'm going to ask questions during that process. You're free to open your eyes and jot things down as we go, or you can wait till the end. And you can do both. You can do a little bit of both. And again, what you want to do is you want to capture the golden nuggets. On the section, the very first section, I put bullets. Each of those bullets represents one idea. Don't mix up your ideas. That's one idea. Don't try to put 2 or 3 ideas on one line. One idea, a word, a couple of words, a short phrase. Listen. Don't add your own interpretation or whatever. That's for your class. That's next week for Spirit Express. Okay? So what we're going to do is go into a deep meditative state. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes now, if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, a soft, fuzzy gaze somewhere in the room. Take a deep breath in and release the breath. Take another deep breath in and allow it to open your heart and release the breath. And another deep breath in, inviting the inspiration, the in-breath of Spirit, and release the breath. And continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully in the divine flow and circulation. That is Spirit breathing you through this whole process. And so I just invite you now to still your body, still your mind, and just calm your spirit in preparation for going into the silence within. Continue breathing. Anchor this process in unconditional love and light. Feel yourself immersed completely in unconditional agape love. Feel the light enveloping you and filling you up. Love and light. As you continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully in the love and the light, what is the highest vision that Spirit sees for Center for Spiritual Living Asheville? What is Spirit's highest vision for this spiritual community? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? What is the feeling of Spirit's vision? What are the qualities of Spirit expressed through this vision? What are the greater possibilities that we are being called to experience through this vision? What is Spirit's vision? What is the feeling of it? What are the God qualities expressed through it? What are the greater possibilities we are called to experience and express through this vision? Feel free to open your eyes and jot down what comes. A word or two or a short phrase, one idea per bullet. And continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. What ideas, what negative ideas and beliefs must we release to open to this vision? What negative ideas and beliefs of lack, limitation, doubt, fear must you individually or we collectively release to open to this vision? Feel yourself letting those things go as you write them down. Feel the let go come straight through your entire being, into your arm, your hand, the pen, and onto the paper, and you're letting go. Continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. Know that it is the breath of spirit coming through you. And ask yourself, what God qualities must we embrace and become to live this vision that Spirit holds for us? What are those spiritual qualities that we must become, that we must embrace, that we must embody for this vision to live in and through and as us? Qualities like freedom and joy and love, harmony, peace, health, wisdom, abundance, wholeness. What are the qualities of spirit that we must become, embrace, embody? And as you continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, notice if there's anything else that you want to add to any of those three sections. Jot those down if they have come through to you. Open your mind and heart yet wider and give thanks for what has been revealed thus far and what is percolating. And in faith, commit to Spirit's vision for Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, and for its unfoldment in and through and as each and all of us. And when you're ready, if your eyes aren't already open, slowly begin to open your eyes and gently return to this time and space. Anyone want to share one of the vision points you got? Anybody? There's got to be one person in this room. Okay, we're easy. Growing and loving community. Growing and loving community. Anybody get something similar to that? Anybody? Yeah. So notice that there are similarities that are going to come through. And ultimately, as we start to bring this together, we're going to look at those similarities because there will be patterns and themes that come through. So I'll be working very hard, pulling all that you're getting together. Sheila. Enlightenment. Anybody have anything like that? Yep, see, look at that. See, there is one mind. And the rest of you all got a whole bunch of other things as well. So all those themes and patterns will emerge, and we'll know what we're being called to. So stay tuned, because lots more will be revealed. Continue in your own prayers to release any negativity or lack or limitation or doubt or fear. Continue to do that. The practitioners and I will be doing that also for the whole community. And do pray into becoming and embracing and embodying the God qualities that are being called forth to support this vision. And the practitioners and the minister will be doing that as well for all of us. You know, visioning is a powerful, powerful unfoldment of Spirit's call for us to be in co-creation with Spirit to carry this on, and it will be carried on beyond us. You know, that's the beauty of it. So what I'll ask that you do is that you leave your vision papers in the big basket out there on the table in the foyer, okay? And they'll be incorporated with all the other vision points that we've been collecting over the last handful of months, actually. And there will be more visioning happening, by the way. Also leave your pins so that we can use them again, okay? And again, know that the practitioners and ministers will be in prayer for all of this to bring it forward. And more of Spirit's vision will be revealed, and actions will be taken based on catching Spirit's vision. We are the activators of Spirit's vision, but first we've got to catch it, right? So stay tuned, and most importantly, stay engaged. Stay engaged, because if you had something come through in catching Spirit's vision, it also means that Spirit has tapped you on the shoulder that says, you be a part of making it happen. You be a part of the activation of this vision. You game? That sounded weak and meek to me. Are we going to do this? Yes. Because who are we? We are Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Yeah, and there's no stopping us now. We are on our way. So blessings on your journey of visioneering our future. Begin by embodying and living our community core values and continuing to catch Spirit's vision for this spiritual community. And together we say, and so it is. Yeah. Good work, people. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing something now, right? No? Not yet? Okay. I always jump the gun. Because I see, get the money. Get the money.
Ready? When you believe. 1, 2, 3. Come on, get up on your feet. Anything is possible when you believe. Anything is possible when you believe. Faith, faith can make a mountain move when you believe. Faith can make a mountain move when you believe. Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe? Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe in yourself? When you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe, don't you know it's a miracle when you believe? We're gonna make a miracle when you believe. We're gonna make a miracle. Everything you want, you got when you believe. Everything you want, you got when you believe. Want it, you got it in yourself. When you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself. When you believe, I believe in me, so I believe in you. We believe in each other, but there ain't nothing that we can do. I believe in me, it's a miracle. I believe in you, it's a miracle. We believe in each other, but there ain't nothing that we can do. Anything is possible when you believe.
Wow. Do you believe? That's what I thought. I love it when I'm right. Okay. All right. This is our opportunity to remind ourselves that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And so I'm going to invite our prosperity acceptors to get ready. Get ready. All right. You ready? We ready? You guys ready? We're ready. All right. So we know that we have been blessed by an abundance of every nature, including prosperity, including money, that comes to us and through us and then back out again to bless others. And so we are part of the conduit of that ever-flowing abundance. It goes in circles, it's not a one-way street. So we are in that circle of abundance. If you're out of the circle, jump in, okay? Because that's where you belong. All right, so we have some that comes by hook and by crook and by mail. There you go. And let's do our affirmation. We embody God's abundance of more than enough to enjoy, to spare, and to share. Yeah, baby. Go forth and multiply.
2, 3, up.
If you know it, sing it with us.
I am lifted up by gratitude. I am lifted up by gratitude. I am lifted up by gratitude. It's the air that is under my wings. I am lifted up by gratitude. I am lifted up by gratitude. I am lifted
give thanks for these many blessings. We release these blessings to do the work of Spirit in and through and as each one of us and all that we are, think, say, and do. We are abundantly blessed, and therefore we have become the abundant blessing to this world. And for this, I am eternally grateful. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. So if you are here for your first time with us, a first-time guest, please, if you would raise your hand, we have something for you. Yay, let's give them a hand. All right. And we ask that you fill this out, and when you go through the foyer on your way to the social hall, and trust me, they have some yummy stuff in there today, stop by, and they give them the little blue card, and they have a gift for you. I promise we will not harass you. We will simply inform you of all the fantastic things that we have going on here. And Catching Spirit's Vision, trust me, there's going to be a whole lot more that you're not going to want to miss. So check it out. So thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. And same to you folks who are online. If you're new with us, we're glad to have you. If you're in town, come and see us. We'd love that. Love to see you in person. Okay. Also, we make it our tradition to bless children, whether we have actual real live children in the audience or not. And so, because I know, that there's a child in every single one of you, and there are children all over the world that need our blessing. And so we bless those kids in our own inner cities, in the Sudan, in Gaza, in Ukraine, all over the world in hot spots. And so we're going to bless those kids right now. But first, we're going to read their letter to God. This is from Charles. He says, "Dear God, do you know about things before they're invented?" I suspect so. All right. All right. So let's bless the kids all around the world and in all of us. We love you. We bless you, and we know that you are perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I'm going to invite our prayer practitioners to come front and center here so that everybody can see your beautiful, beautiful faces and look into your eyes and see that deep spirit being expressed from within. Practitioners are people who, I'm going to ask you to move down just a little bit this way so that you, okay? Practitioners are people who have studied for a number of years to become proficient at the practice of spiritual mind treatment, which is a fancy way of saying affirmative prayer. And they are here in service to you. You can come up after the celebration is over, and the rest of us go over there to create some quiet space. Come up after the service, and they will know a greater experience and expression in your life with and for you. And you can also have private appointments with them. So let's thank them for their service. Okay. And let's say, for the first time, our September affirmation. We catch Spirit's vision. We activate Spirit's vision. We become Spirit's vision. We are Spirit. All right. And for the final good word, I know that Spirit's vision has been caught by each and every one of us, and that we are already percolating with that vision. And that vision is already coming forth in and through and as each one of us. And I know that this lifts this spiritual center, and it lifts this city of Asheville, this state of North Carolina, this United States of America, and this world, because we are one. And for this, I am eternally grateful. And so it is.
So here's our closing song for the month of September. We're actually going to put the words up this week. And please join in, and we'll have some fun.